Over the course of a project, it's very common to have certain design files get updated, and then those design files need to get reloaded into your Lumion project so it can be rendered appropriately. In this case, changes have been made to the interior of the Lumion Palace space, which we can see here in the center of our Lumion model. To begin, we should really take a look at the way it currently looks in Lumion today. We need to start by spinning the wheel of our mouse toward the Lumion Palace, and then go right through this wall. Currently, the only thing on the interior are some white walls as well as some columns. This has been updated inside of our design software, and now we need to see those changes. Those changes can be found in files, which are in our folder on our desktop. So to get there, I'm going to start by minimizing Lumion. To do that, I'm going to move to the upper right-hand corner and click on the Minimize button. From here, I need to open up the Working Files folder on the desktop. Your folder will probably have more files inside of it, but the two that we're concerned with are called Lumion-Commercial as well as Commercial Mall-Lumion. This Commercial Mall-Lumion, this is the one that created that mall complex initially, and we need to rename Lumion-Commercial to match this name. To do that, though, we first need to rename Commercial Mall-Lumion to something else. So highlight over Commercial Mall-Lumion, right-click, go to Rename. Now, before you type anything else, while it still shows up as being blue, move your cursor up here, and then right-click and do a copy. This is a little bit faster for us in the renaming process. From here, right next to the letter N, click, put a space, and then type the word old. This just indicates this is an old version of this file, and then click somewhere out here in space. Once you've done that, right-click on the file named Lumion-Commercial. Go down the rename, and since we just copied the name up above, it means that you can hold down Control on your keyboard as well as click the letter V. Your other option would be to just right-click and do a paste. Once you've done that, you can click here. Now we've named the original one old, and we've renamed this one Commercial-Lumion. Now we need to update this inside of our Lumion project. So to do that, I need to once again open up Lumion. So I'm going to come down here to my Windows Start menu, click on the Lumion icon. It brings this up. Over here toward the left-hand side, we can see this picture of a floppy disk, the import button. What you need to do is then, with this clicked on, move down here to the Paint tool, which says Edit Materials. From there, move your cursor up and click on this circular shape that shows up here in the middle of your model. Move down here, and you'll see this floppy disk. Well, right next to that, there's this circular shape with an arrow. It's Reload Model and Reapply Materials. Click on that. This is now going to reload in that file, the one that we just renamed, and now we can see the latest changes in our Lumion model. To look around this a little bit easier, you can click on the Q on the keyboard to rise up a little. You can then either use the letters on your keyboard, such as D to move to the right, or W, walk around the interior of your space. You also can spin the wheel on your mouse forward or back to look around. Finally, if you right-click and hold your mouse button down, you can then look from side to side to see some of the equipment that's now on the inside of this Lumion space.